Hi, Manny. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, totally.
We're here.
We're here with what's your name?
I'm the popper diva of Los Angeles, the Edgar of the condom van. I am Boy. What's up, y'all?
Yeah.
This sounds like
Round of applause.
okay. This sounds like what is that show? The one with the dragons. Game of Thrones.
I thought you were gonna say RuPaul's Drag Race. I don't know.
No, you know how
Yeah.
Daenerys that's Daenerys?
I've never seen it.
She's like, what does she say? She's
Oh, the girl with the bad wig.
yeah.
Yeah.
What? No, that's not a bad wig, is it?
Yeah, it's like blonde, right? It's like really
White.
long, and then it's like
But she's like, I am Daenerys, firstborn. Never mind. Let's skip it.
okay.
Let's start again. Sorry. But do
No,
not
we're keeping it. No, we're keeping it. I'm not gonna start it. Nope.
Yeah.
All right. What do you want to talk about today?
I want to talk about a lot of things. We got to talk about poppers. We got to talk about dick. Can I have a foul mouth on here?
Yeah, you can. But first, we're gonna start off with you finally seeing the book. He gets his own version. Is there anything you want him to write in it today?
Wait, is it green?
It is green.
So I can be legal finally?
Oh, are you an immigrant?
No.
Oh. I'm born here.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you want me to write? Well, I already wrote something actually in here. Do you want to read it out loud so everyone can?
Yeah.
This is the second edition of our book. So every year, this is what 2024. Yeah, 2024. The cover is me in Dubai. All right, you want to read it out loud if you want?
I'll read it right now. All right.
Hold on, well, don't show the camera because we want them to purchase it.
All right. And this is a quote from my mother, House of Cum Dump. You've taken over the world as the ultimate Edgar boss. If anyone wants to fuck with you, they have to talk to daddy first for permission.
Right.
Yeah, right.
There we go.
Oh, that shit.
Okay, let's talk about the popper epidemic.
Put your website where they can buy it.
Oh, they can message me on Instagram, Twitter, or email webmaster@letthemwatch.com.
Not the pen shake.
I know, right?
You have to put from mother.
Daddy.
Okay.
I'm daddy. All these girlies are my sons, or whatever Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, what did she say? She was, all these bitches is my sons. We gotta, like, worship
How do we
our
feel
girl
about Nicki?
I love Nicki. You know what? Say what you want about her, but I love me some Nicki Minaj, actually. Yeah.
Am I allowed to talk about this?
Yeah, I don't care.
Oh,
Wait, why do you like Nicki Minaj?
I love Nicki Minaj because she is that girl. She is that diva.
Okay,
Yeah.
there's like three things I have in my head.
Pick one.
Pick one. Yeah. Well, oh my God, okay, so her husband
Mm.
is a convicted child predator.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one.
Okay. And then,
Her brother is also a convicted child predator.
do you feel like she's peddling and helping out these people that are predators?
Yes.
From a Barb's point of view, I think that Nicki Minaj is doing the best she can.
With what she got?
You're a woman, girl. You're an independent woman. You do you, boo. We make mistakes. Don't worry. I just like your art, though.
Yeah. I kind of feel like I'm an original Barb until like 2010. And then she started gaining a lot of like notoriety. Then I like jumped ship. I was like one of her first like fans. I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm good off Nicki Minaj. She's becoming too commercial.
Yeah.
And after that, I just feel like she always had this microscope under her and she wasn't really allowed to do or say anything without, people nitpicking, which kind of sucks. But
Yeah.
I still don't like her. The Barbers are going to come after me. I still don't like Beyonce. I still don't like Taylor Swift. All y'all come after me. So,
Oh.
Whoa. Up to Rihanna. Okay.
Hello, Dubai.
Right, I love Dubai. I feel like she's kind of thick though. Like you look at Katy Perry, she kind of reminds me of like Katy Perry, like in the thickness. No,
Rihanna?
no,
Oh, I was about to say.
no. Like Nicki.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why.
Cardi is in his ear right now. Like, oh yeah, say that.
Right.
I don't know. I do think Cardi's better than Nicki though.
Ooh.
I don't know. Okay, next thing. Let me see. Let's talk about drags in Los Angeles. Your video went viral. We had what? Morgan McMichael. Shout out to Morgan McMichaels. We had who else? Jessica Wilde.
Jessica Wilde.
We had
Joe-
Alize Stone,
Yeah.
LA Icon. She was on there. Who else?
Joey J.
Joey J.
The
They all signed your back
yeah.
after you got how many loads? 20.
20 something.
Yeah, and then they all signed. They all autographed
Yeah.
your back. How'd you feel about that?
I was so happy. My inner child was happy. My inner gay was happy. You know, I love the drag queens. I always supported them ever since. Especially the wheel queens. I love my wheel queen.
Here, Manny doesn't know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Do you, Manny?
Some of them I've heard.
Okay, let me show you the video. Where's it at?
So was this after like a band thing?
Yeah, after the come event here. Just press this one. Don't go through my DMs.
Go through the DMs.
There's a lot.
This guy looks like you. The one with the blonde hair.
Who? Wait, Ricky?
You got a twin?
Yeah, that's my Ricky XL.
Ricky XL.
No. Big, thick, long, swung.
Oh, I love a slum dick. When can I meet him?
But the edit is funny.
Yeah.
How'd you get that sound? The boom.
It's like a free app. Just cut up the YouTube sounds. You know, because I'm poor.
And Trump's economy, we are.
That's
We are.
So yeah, they all signed. And I think Joey J, that's the one that had the little,
Yeah.
and then you marked it, and it's just like, what the hell?
I think there was a misunderstanding. Joey J, please forgive me. I was drunk off of tequila because Alize kept pouring that shit in my mouth.
Plead your case to Joey J right now.
Joey J, I love you. I appreciate you. You are a very brave gay for coming out. Be the first gay coming out RuPaul's Drag Race. So I appreciate that.
Hold on.
Yeah.
What?
Joey J,
He
wake
came
up
out
is
as gay.
Yeah, on RuPaul's Drag Race.
All of them gay.
Joey J was the first one to come out though.
Oh, yeah, got it. So it's like a little bit or something like it's
Yeah, okay.
period. Yeah.
See, he's a very gay bitch.
Yeah, he's very, very, we stand with you.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Let me see. Let's talk about your adult career.
Okay.
Who's been your favorite collab?
My favorite collab. Ooh. Oh,
Don't say no odd bitch I don't like.
I say always the Cum Dum Van. Always the Cum Dum Van.
Yeah.
I'm always having fun. You know, I met people like the Ernie. I love me some Ernie. You know, I was supposed to meet him in Vegas actually, but was kind of busy.
Can we see that hickey again?
Yeah, my fault, Ernie. He'll forgive me.
Damn.
But
Who gave that to you? Do you want to give out the name or no? Just no name. Mystery man.
a
Okay.
6'4" daddy. I'll just say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You were with him all weekend?
All weekend, I was stigmatized. I was like,
Let me see. Who's been your worst collab?
oh, you messy. The first Cum Dum Van. He was there. He remembers. Oh,
Yeah, I did the intro. I did it all. Why was it messy?
because I was messy. I'll just go there.
Things didn't go as planned, but
Do you know? Wait, do you mean like messy or like messy?
yeah. Okay. Let me see. What is the biggest you've taken?
12.
12.
And I love me a 12. Let me tell you. I was gonna raise up.
Or centimeters or millimeters.
You know, just like
Inches.
yeah, just like if they make me scream in a pillow, I'll do it. I'll do it.
We love that.
Give me, I'm sorry.
Let me see. Oh, I met your fans the other day
Oh,
in at Trunks on Sunday. They were from Bakersfield.
ooh, yeah.
Oh my god, their names. Oh,
I love my Central Valley gays.
let me see. They are in the DMs actually. They requested to load you up. They're partners, and then there was a third guy there. They showed me their dicks all on their iPhone, and then this guy.
Okay.
You know him?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. They asked to both be on the Come van, and I said no, it's not gonna happen. And then they did ask what would be the best way for us to have them on. I said all 3 of them bottom up. First, they all declined, and I said, "You're never gonna be on the band then, baby. Yes, it would need a van on the as a top. Come on down, but I need something more. I need like 3 bottoms at one time. You know, you got to give me something." And they don't want to show face, anonymous. It's like, yeah, there's enough of that.
It's enough of that for real. No, we don't.
Let me see. Anything you want to talk about, Manny?
Yeah. So you're from Bakersfield?
No, Fresno.
Oh, they're the same thing. Where the kids live in Bakersfield or something. No, I lived in Poplar for like 2 months.
Poplar. What is that?
Is it busing over there?
Huh?
Is it busing over there?
I don't know what that.
Busing? Busing like popping.
No, I know what it means here.
I don't know what that is.
Is it like? Is it
was a-
fun?
No, it was a small town.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was just there for a couple months.
Okay.
I think when I was a kid. Yeah. So what is it like living out there?
Hot, dry, boring. You know, we have one gay club, but we're not gonna talk about her.
No, actually, let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about it. It's like, okay, so Bakersfield, it's like a pretty big city. So
Bakersfield. Well, first of all, Bakersfield has
Price Hubs.
right. Bakersfield has what? Casablanca, the Mine Room, and one more.
Bakersfield?
Yeah, Bakersfield.
Oh,
I did an appearance at Casablanca like a long time. I'm not gonna say my age, but I did a long time ago.
yeah, we respect our elders here, folks. Okay.
Maddie. So the gay club in Fresno, there was a situation that went down.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so okay, so there's just 3
Hold
clubs
on,
there.
hold on.
Oh.
So there's 3 clubs there.
No, that's Bakersfield. In Fresno, there's one.
One. So okay,
Technically two.
technically 2.
Yeah.
So all the gay people go to those clubs.
Oh.
So like everyone knows each other there? Like
Everyone knows
Yes,
each other.
very small.
Like everyone fucks each other, type shit, you know, like that type of stuff.
For the record, I love Splash. I've had great relations with them, so I have no issue. But I am going to talk about
Yeah.
the situation that was brought up by Instagram. There's an Instagram post that went viral that you and a couple queens want to talk about. Go ahead and.
So should
but look at the camera.
what's up, Cam?
Oh my God.
We gotta get serious. Hide your tissue, hide your lube, cause no more masturbating time watching me. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start off from the beginning. I talked to this guy for about 3 years.
That you guys. First of all, I'm gonna say this. You guys, whenever I first met you, you guys filmed a scene,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So there was a scene. He's anonymous. It's on letthemwatch.com. If you guys want to go check it out, you guys are more than welcome to. One thing I did not like is his homeboys running their mouths, talking shit, you know, trying to knuck if you buck.
Yeah.
Baby, we're outside. You're trying to throw glass or you're trying to throw stones at a glass house whenever old boy filmed as well. So I didn't like that rhetoric they had.
Yeah,
Wait,
what-
trying to talk shit about you.
Post about.
He's gonna break it down. I'm getting heated now. Go ahead.
Yeah. So basically, yeah, we
Started
met.
adding 3 years ago.
Fast forward all the way to the day of his birthday, right after I moved out of Fresno. I was visiting for his birthday, and so much alcohol kicked in him. You know, I was watching out for him because it was his birthday, of course. You're not driving. And next thing you know, he physically assaults me.
Mhm.
And to that point, it was like adrenaline kicking in. Like, what do I do? Like, what's going on? And luckily, 2 of our friends, well, not friends anymore, they come in. Yeah, the ops. They came in. They had to like get him like away from me. I got my suitcase, backed out of there, and shout out to my baby Mari. I love you, girl. She was there to support me. We called the cops. They got him arrested.
Was there a police statement? Was there any sort of police report made at that time?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Literally right away, I got.
So this is not alleged. This is what happened.
Yeah,
Okay.
literally, I have like the files. I basically told them what happened, and next thing you know, I wake up to the dad calling me like, "I'm outside and kill you." My ex's dad.
Your ex is dead.
How old is your ex? Or was at that time?
You know, we respect our elders, and it doesn't say age. But I was gonna say, where was I? Oh, the dad.
Older.
Yeah, he was.
But like a little bit older or like
way
a little bit older?
a little bit older.
Okay.
I like daddies. What can I say? So basically, yeah, the dad's calling me. He's like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Like, why is my son in jail? Type shit. And yeah, I was like, oh fuck. Well, there's so much going on. Dad wants to kill me. I just got assaulted. Like, what the fuck? I need to get out. So I just grabbed my keys. I was traumatized for a couple days. My friends like walked me to my car time to time because I didn't feel safe walking alone. And yeah, it was a lot for that when it happened. And fast forward to Splash, I moved back to Fresno. I performed, and a month later, this my ex finally decides, you know what, I want to perform for the first time. I was like, all of a sudden, you're gonna do that to me, and you want to perform at Splash, and that to me was like, well, we're not gonna let that happen, Buki, because what you did to me, I don't think you deserve that, baby. But yeah, I talked to the person in charge of the dancers, and he said, I believe you, but legally he can perform still. I was like, that's a weird answer, isn't it? It was
To an extent, but I mean,
it.
it's the law. You know, if it's a
Yeah.
private venue, they can't dictate. Okay, well, you're gonna come this day, so then I can't do that. It's a business, so we have to like. It kind of sucks, but I fully understand.
Yeah.
Do you think that he did it on purpose to try to now because it becomes kind of a tactic, right? Now he's
Yeah.
trying to do things to piss you off. He knows where you frequent, what
Yeah.
venues like to frequent, what's gonna pop up on your algorithm. He's starting to manipulate the algorithm to be shown more on your feed.
Photo. I just want to see what it looks like.
Why are you traumatizing this boy again? What the hell?
I just want to see what.
Let me.
Let them watch our com, yo. I gotta go check it out.
I'll show you after because my block list is too long. But I would say shit. Yeah, I feel like it was doing it on purpose. I was like, well, why? Like you knew I was moving back regardless to
Right.
do school, but
Yeah, this was already in motion for a couple months. So he
Yeah.
already knew the plan. He already knew when you were going to go back. Look, I used to be cool with him.
yeah,
I mean, I have no issue with anyone. I just don't like that whole shit.
yeah,
Like, then his little friends trying to butt in. Like, y'all are not about that life, bro.
they are.
Like, we know they're not about that life. That shit just irritates the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
Have you went back to that venue?
I never went back. I honestly am a man of my pride, and I think a lot of people should be aware of their pride, you know?
And also the word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like don't let a big person or whatever like bully you down, you know? Just be you, be happy. And I've been happy ever since. Like I haven't gone back, you
Yeah.
know? I've been drinking less, I've been focusing on my careers, stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. We were in talks to have the van there.
Huh? Oh yeah.
We were gonna have the van there.
We were gonna set them up. I was like, I'm gonna bring all the WeHo queens over. I always like appreciated the community there. I was like, I'm gonna bring the LA people there. I'm gonna bring the come down van there. They can do meet and greets, whatever, cancel.
Sucks, but oh well. Is there anything you want to say to anyone that has any issues with domestic violence, with those types of situations?
Okay, Pookie, I'm gonna talk to you right now. We gonna get some therapy. We gonna get some tea in the mornings, every morning. Not coffee, because coffee make you kind of crazy and overthink. We're gonna work our life. We're gonna get our money. We're gonna get our bank. And you know what? We're gonna slay because you got a community behind you. So
Curious.
yeah.
Love that.
Mhm.
All right, let's go ahead and switch it up. Let me see. Let's talk about the popper epidemic or pandemic?
It's a epidemic. Not a pandemic. It's an epidemic.
How do we feel about poppers?
I'm a popper's ally, okay? Everyone knows me for sniffing my drink at the club because I don't have poppers on me at that point. But honestly, I love poppers. The girlies and gays need poppers. The rave scene needs poppers.
Yeah.
We need that in our life.
So we know the definition of addiction.
Yeah, but you can't be addicted to poppers. We're not RFK, are we?
No. Popper for a night out, just like a drink. A popper's night.
Have you ever drinking poppers?
It fell in my eye one time.
Oof.
But that was because
Hurt?
that was because a drunk top was like,
Oh.
I was like, oh.
I had one of my friends who like drank poppers once, and he like had the shits.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't drink poppers. Oh
No,
no.
I wouldn't know, but who do you think is gonna win RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars season 10?
Season 10. Ooh, I really wanted Deja because she's a Fresno girl, but I don't think that's gonna happen now after that episodes. But I'm really rooting for Mistress or I love Lydia. I love that twink.
Okay, I'm gonna say Georges. That's my girl. She's gonna win, baby.
Okay, Alexis Wing.
Come on, you got this, baby.
Yeah.
Manny.
I don't know the names. I don't.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know either until I saw Georges. We follow each other, so oh, that's Georges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love
Where do you
Georgia.
watch this?
I don't know. I watch it. It pops on my feed. Whenever she posts stuff, so I don't know.
Oh, yeah, Paramount Plus, regular seasons, MTV. Or if you want to support the queens, you can go out and do the viewing parties. Yeah. Yeah, WeHo girls.
What?
Okay, why do people use poppers?
It makes you feel good for bottoms. The booty gets loose. So if they can't take big dick, it's easier for them to take big dick, you know?
Yeah.
The blood flows good. Or just like Troye Sivan's song Rush, you just want to vibe it out, vibe, and just party. It's just a vibe pretty much.
But isn't it a drug? Like it used to be banned, right? It's like, why not just
It's banned now with RFK.
yeah? But why not just inhale like glue or something? Aren't they the same thing, kind of?
Not really, because poppers has like a little pill and liquid in it to make it evaporate into your nose. I don't know the chemicals. I'm not no meds.
Just saying, I don't know right. I'm not a scientist. And we're doing a podcast.
It just doesn't sound that healthy because it doesn't.
I think it might kill brain cells, but
Yeah.
I mean, just
I mean, I was in your eyes.
yeah.
I mean, shoot. I think as gay people, a lot of us just don't care. Like, we're drinking alcohol all the time. We're
But
taking
the
dick
alcohol
all the time.
moderation's a little.
But I kind of feel like just gay or LGBTQ, whatever. They just have a different relationship with intake compared to the straggets in the straight world. They don't really understand what it is, and I feel like this is something that we use to make us feel good for a short amount of time. It doesn't have any long-term effects. There hasn't been any studies on us.
It killed my brain.
Hey,
Yeah.
you know, and look, as a top, yeah, it's hot. Sometimes I have used it before. A lot of tops do use it on the van and also on pump and dumps to ejaculate, and it's a more intense ejaculation for them that I've noticed. And also, whenever the bottoms use it, their hole is like tight, then becomes like gaping, like this.
You know
You
who
could
loves
fit this whole crystal up their hole, like that's
Yeah.
how round it is.
Oh my god.
You know who loves poppers?
Who?
I'm gonna say his name then. Ernie. I love you, Ernie.
He's got to change his Instagram username after this, because they gonna go look him up. Who you follow him?
Shout out to Ernie.
Yeah, we love Bernie.
Yeah.
All I want to say,
He's a hot top.
No, he
if you're,
he's rich.
Oh, there's. Oh yeah. Well,
there's no tops in LA.
how do you feel about the top epidemic in LA?
So we need some bottoms to sacrifice themselves. I'm not sacrificing myself. Personally, I would love to see some bottoms on Twitter, like top. I have some like bottoms hit me up saying I want to top you.
Say,
Right. Ooh.
say names.
See, I don't know who this man is. Sorry to
One thing I'm gonna say, the hot thing that I did edit, film, and shoot with you and Boomer Banks that just was released on ForeskinMafia.com.
Yeah.
That was a hot scene because I loved whenever Boomer was like pounding you out, and then after he sucked you up,
Yeah.
I was like, "Fuck!" Like that's so hot. Like this big notorious top is like sucking you up.
A lot of people thought I was a top after that. Wrong idea. Don't
You're
don't-
still
don't-
100% bottom.
I'm still 100.
Wait, so from the scale of top to, oh well, I guess that answers it. You've been on the van, so you're all the way to the.
Yeah.
Recently, we had this guy who's a total top, has never bottomed before. I gave him a shot, and he did pretty well.
As a bottom or a top?
As a bottom. His first bottom scene ever.
Are you turning tops into bottoms when there's a top epidemic in LA?
He needs to do that.
I want to be the only top in LA.
You're definitely causing an epidemic.
No, we gotta talk about Jubin and WeHo because he's literally the Mickey Mouse of WeHo. Like every time we take this guy out,
What the hell did I do? I ain't supposed to be.
no, we take this guy out. People are lining up for a meet and greet. I'm like, okay, yeah.
I love all my homies. Look, one thing I'm gonna say about social media is that I'm grateful for all the opportunity it's given me. People get excited, yeah. They get excited to take,
Too excited. I'm like, oh, something's poking me. What?
and you know, if people ever see me out, come on down. I'll take a picture with you. I don't care. Just, you know, if I'm vibing with my homies, picture, okay, little conversation, keep it pushing, baby, because we got other things to do. We gotta go to other venues. We gotta buy drinks. We gotta turn up. We gotta have dinner. You know, just be respectful of time. That's all that I'm.
So as a bottom all the way to the end of the spectrum,
You're 100% bottom.
how many times?
Yes or no?
Huh?
I'm asking you. 100%. Okay.
Yes.
The public don't know. I don't know. Okay.
Like, do you ever like what kind of adult stuff do you watch?
Adult stuff?
Yeah.
What's your favorite type of porn to watch?
I love gangbang porns. Like, it has to be one bottom, not two bottoms. Because, like me, I'm a stingy bottom. I don't like sharing. We don't do that. Get that bottom out of here. If tops start, like, sucking each other off, I'm like, no, get that top out of here. He's taking my dick.
House of conduct, baby. That's how we roll.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you get mad at me for producing content that has two bottoms?
No, because you do you.
He's not.
But I'm not going to watch it.
It was there.
But yeah, if I was there, I would.
Okay, if I had a surprise bottom,
Oh,
would you walk off set?
we're kicking him out. I'm not walking out. We're kicking him out.
Okay.
Or he gonna wait for tomorrow.
I'm like that next day.
Yeah, yeah.
What is your prep time? Like, what?
Oh, do you?
see? Yeah,
Give us a
yeah, you under that, right? Because the van takes several hours. Okay.
4 to 8. Sometimes we've had 12 hours.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like it's been longer than that.
Yeah, sometimes it's been like 18, but we had to do shifts, and I just, yeah.
I would say
But
I use-
sorry, I mean, like, do you eat a salad? Do
You
you
eat
not eat in a
whole-
whole day?
after I douche, I don't eat. Usually before that, because I'm bulking for gym stuff, I usually take like 3 to 4 hours douching.
Damn.
Is that bad for your body? You know, we need RFK Jr. to come out and do like
A study on douching.
on just everything
He needs to do
that
over
our
here.
community is doing.
I don't know. I need some fiber pills. That's what I needed. Pills.
So fiber pills and
Mhm.
And you're Mexican.
Yeah.
Okay,
and
so how does some Mexican food contribute to that?
A lot of spices, a lot of beans, you know, frijoles, chilaquiles, stuff that stuff. It's not easy being a bottom in Mexican. It's not. But you know what? People like the egger. I'm gonna give them the egger. They can pull my egger, stuff like that.
yeah.
Show it, because I
Well, it's not Edgar now. He actually got a haircut. The other day. They fucked it up.
They did.
Who was the barber that did that? Because I'm gonna name him. No, I'm joking.
I'll just say Fresno.
aren't they supposed to be like good at cutting Mexican hair over there though?
So my
Kinda
barber,
Latino.
yeah, my barber couldn't make it, and he was like, "Oh, my homie can do it."
Oh,
And
that's
fucked it up.
yeah.
Never cheat on your barbers.
Does your family know that you do adult films?
Yeah, they know.
Cool.
Yeah.
How do they feel about it?
Nothing. They're just like you boo. Like
Yeah.
they're fun about it. Yeah.
I feel like the younger generation, they just
Yeah.
there's no stigma behind it.
Yeah. My mom, like, she would literally escape to the gay clubs because her parents were kind of conservative.
Mm-hmm.
She's a great cousin. No, she's straight up, but she's an ally as fuck. She was her and her work friends put me in drag for the first time when I was like 17 or something. Yeah.
What was your drag name?
Shanita Dusha. Nas
And what's your drag name now?
Solanista. Yeah.
How do you feel about people recognizing you and like eating it up? Like you're starting to have a little cult following.
You know, it's weird because at the same time, it doesn't hit me that people know me.
Yeah.
But then again, like I visited Ohio and people all the way there were like, "Oh, I know who that man is. Can I fuck him?" I'm like, damn, what they doing with my name in Ohio? You know?
Yeah, yeah. I feel like the just social media, you could be anywhere.
Yeah.
And the people you went down there with, you've told me who they were. They're chill. I feel like they have a big following as well. So it's kind of like people already know who they are.
Yeah.
Are you
It-
the gay version of Shawty Bay of
Shouty Bay
like Fresno?
Crazy.
of Fresno.
Yeah, chick.
Because isn't she over there? Yeah, she's from Bakersfield or is Fresno? No,
And I don't know where
I think they live over there.
I don't know Shadi Bay. Who's Shadi Bay?
You don't know who Shawty Bay is?
No, I don't.
Oh,
I don't know who that is, but
That TikTok girl, right?
the one with crazy eye that just like little fat torta.
You can't say that about people.
Oh, the heavy set Gen Z,
She's big bone.
big bone.
Bing bong.
There's no bone.
But yeah,
there
she's
doesn't have
from
to.
over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't she homophobic?
I don't know. She's
I remember she was trying to beat up that one person that plays the religious woman in a wheelchair. I forgot her name.
religious woman in a wheelchair. That narrows it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does kind of.
It's a man, but he just puts on a wig.
Terry Joe.
Terry Joe. Yeah. She got Terry Joe jumped at a party.
Hold on, Shawty Bay got Terry Joe jumped.
Yeah.
Let's see, we didn't even fuck with Shawty Bay like that.
We don't fuck with Shawty Bay. Like, don't come for Terry Joe.
I said what I said. I'm a Terry Joe ally.
Yeah, we love Terry Joe. She can call me a faggot any day.
Period. Yeah.
Uh,
She's a Christian woman.
oh, we can't say that word?
What?
I can say that's an insult.
Oh. Not if it
Yeah.
yay.
Right.
Like, I was...
Say it with no straight person.
Wait, I love when tops call me that in bed.
When
I tour, yeah, I can't lie.
Okay, what's your favorite word whenever they call you? Edgar,
Mhm.
hole, faggot,
Uh-huh.
mama.
Well, recently, this one, he gave me the baby girl treatment. I was like, "Ooh, this is new." He was like, "Princesa," stuff like baby girl, and then the other stuff like bitch, whore.
So whenever guys
Yeah.
they bang you out, right?
Mhm.
And they talk to you in Spanish or they're bilingual, how does your brain equate that? Do you listen to it in Spanish first or English and then you
You see,
get...
I'm no sabo.
Oh, right, yeah, of course.
Yeah, like what is there's these times these tops want me to talk in Spanish, so I bullshit it. I'm like, "Si, papi, ay, papi chulo," and they think I'm fluent. I'm just like, it works. If it makes the dick bigger, it makes the dick bigger.
You're right. Whatever gets that nut, GTN, you know.
Yeah, I'm no sabo too.
I mean, I know a little bit of Portuguese and some Spanish.
Why? Why don't you speak Spanish?
It's those type of Mexicans where the parents don't want their kids being bullied in school.
Oh, I feel...
See,
it was
I have
that
an
bad.
issue with that
Yeah.
because meanwhile, I mean, you sound like you speak Spanish because you have that accent.
What, being masculine?
No,
Masculine.
Well.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
but you do have an accent, right? So it's like technically you would still be bullied in school
Yeah.
if
I
you
would
talk.
say, yeah, like especially in the areas where it's more red instead of blue, like
Prevalent.
yeah, you would have to do with that. And my mom regrets it to this day, you know. She's a good woman. Didn't mean any harm by that, but she had trouble speaking Spanish growing up in school. So she just didn't want that on us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like the craziest part about that is that now you have all these rich European Americans that are paying Mexican, Hispanic nannies a lot,
Yeah.
a lot of money, but a good amount of money
Yeah.
to babysit their kids. And one of the requirements is you need to teach them Spanish.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I have friends that literally have blonde, blue eyes, very, very white kids.
Yeah.
That they go to Mexico and they're like fluent in Spanish.
Yeah.
Like they're fluent.
That's a good
Right. And it's good. It's good. But it's just unfortunate that our community went with you're in America now, you don't speak Spanish here, we speak English.
Well, that's the way I was taught because you
Yeah.
have to assimilate to the
Yes.
culture.
But it's like-
it sucks.
But now you have all these generations of Hispanics that don't speak any Spanish. Meanwhile, in the work field, you have these European American kids that are very fluent in Spanish. So when it comes to a job, it's like, which one has more value now? The bilingual one or that's white or the Latino that has?
I mean, they're always gonna hire the white person no matter what, so it doesn't matter.
Never know. Never know. I mean, now with DEI, they've been hiring a bunch of white people.
I mean, DEI was made for white women.
It was, yes. But I mean, like, if you look at the current administration, counter me on that. If you look at the current administration, that's like the definition of what they define DEI as.
Yeah, an orange woman that wears makeup that has orange, makeup.
Has low covering experience.
Yeah.
Has how many
DEI hires.
sees,
Yeah.
right? Like, doesn't even know what marriage is because it's been married like what, like 5 times?
Okay, look, I'm gonna say this: did they kill the Pope?
Yes.
Yeah, they
Did he?
Allegedly,
Allegedly.
they kill the Pope.
that man is so full of evil that he grabbed his hand and then the next day, boom, he was gone.
Did he curse the new Pope?
Yeah.
Honestly, isn't this new Pope kind of an ally or no? Kinda.
Didn't he say
He's like
that marriage is between a man and a woman?
That's what all popes says that. Yeah,
No, the other one
but
said.
he didn't deny like gay people existing.
Yeah.
The other one didn't say that. The other one said
No, he
churches.
it's for everyone, but then he backtracked, which makes it even worse. He didn't have enough balls to double down.
We need to fact check that
Yeah.
because I believe I don't even know his name. Pope Francis was super nice to gay people and queer people, and he was focusing on making the Catholic Church more inclusive or more Christ-like. Because who was Jesus Christ hanging out with? Prostitutes and all the outcasts, right? That people were like, "Oh, you're not. You're basically unclean."
Oh, yeah, I know
Right.
Jesus. Yeah, he tells me a prostitute.
No,
I cleaned his feet.
but yeah, no, I think we definitely need to work on our community, Latino community, because yeah, like the fact that many of us don't, well, I speak Spanish, but they raised a lot of kids not speaking Spanish because they were afraid that they were going to get bullied when it's an asset now.
Yeah, 100%. They're always a lot. We have a lot of issues to balance. Like machismo is one of them.
Oh my God.
Like,
Let's talk
oh,
about sexual harassment, right? That's another big issue. And it's just like, it's kind of crazy how if you're gay, they'll outcast you, but if you sexually harass someone, they're like, oh, well, he doesn't do that anymore.
yeah, that's how it is in the families and stuff. It sucks. It's sad. I hear stories all the time about that. I'm like, man, our community is just toxic. It's normally the older generation, huh?
Yeah, it's the older generation, yeah.
And it's just like, fuck.
The newer ones, it's better. It's getting better, but let's not neglect the fact that the same thing happens on the European American communities too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not just a Latino problem; it's an overall problem.
I saw on the internet a European American woman at this rally, and she's a maggot, and she said, "Oh, these people who try to take away abortion are horrible. This is my son. My dad raped me. He's my son. Isn't that weird?"
God, that was so weird. Like, okay,
And then people are clapping for her, like, y'all are. That's what Republicans are, though. That's what they are. That's what they have to do.
I think she started off with like this thing. Like, she didn't call him my son. She called it this.
Right.
Basically, she had been raped by, I think it was
Essay by her dad.
stepdad. I think it was just stepdad. I think it was his stepdad. But basically, she ended up pregnant, and she gave birth to that baby. And she was like, I wouldn't have gotten this without that happening to me.
And there's out there they showed the kid's face, which is horrible. Now that kid's face is on the
Yeah,
internet.
like now why would you do that to your child? And the other thing too that's funny about that is she had the choice
Right.
to keep it.
Now there is no choice.
Yeah, like she chose to keep that child, right? It's like while she's trying to take people's choice away from deciding what to do with their lives. It's like, if you want to keep that child, that's up to you, but you shouldn't be forcing that on other people.
Yeah.
Can I do a poem real quick?
Yeah, of course. Okay, everyone, he has a spoken word poem that he would like to recite. Go ahead.
All right.
Oh my God. Yes.
Is this the camera?
That's the camera, yes.
I would like to do a poem from one of my favorite poets, Nicki Minaj.
Shit.
You let me win, you let me ride, you let me rock, you let me slide. And when they looking, you let me hide. Defend my honor, protect my pride. The good advice I always hated, but looking back, it made me greater. You always told me, forget the haters, just get my money, just get my weight up.
Did she write that, or was that a ghostwriter?
What song was that? Fly with Rihanna?
That was Ride by Nicki,
Right.
Pink Friday. I love Nicki Minaj. Ooh.
Nicki Lewinsky. Okay, how do we feel about Diddy naming her in the trial? No, I don't know. I just made that up.
Oh, about allegedly. Going back to your ex real quick, it's like Did you ever find out why he did that? Like, what exactly happened? Because you said he was drunk and then he beat you up.
Yeah.
Which we're not questioning. That did happen, right?
Well, I've seen the
What-
pictures. Yeah, it did happen.
Like, what was it? What was happening?
So basically,
He was drunk.
yeah, he was drunk. He wanted to bring a guy over. And I said, okay, cool. We're just going to do this gangbang thing again. So then
What gangbang thing again?
we usually do this gangbang stuff. Like it's open relationship type shit.
Okay.
And
Sorry, I'm just trying to fill in the story, like the whole.
yeah,
So you
That's whole.
just
your pole. No, I'm explaining like the argument that went to that.
yeah. So okay, so it was his birthday,
Uh,
and you guys were gonna have a gangbang.
no, we just decided to do a gangbang last minute when the club was closing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And like he's the top and you're bottom.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I wanted to invite this other guy because he came to say hi. I was like, oh shit, come slide with us. We're going to have fun. And for some reason, he never got mad at that, but he got mad. He's like, wait, why are we inviting him? I'm like, well, I won't invite him then, shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like, he was making a big deal out of it. And at this point, I was tired of, like, arguing in public. I'm like, let's just walk.
Oh, you guys were arguing in public.
Yeah. And then next thing you know, we go to his place and still arguing. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get my bags and go. And that's when he decided to push me to the ground and hold me there.
Basically, he was telling you not to go.
Yeah.
So he was arresting you in a way.
Yeah. So it was,
Well, it's more like entrapment. Well, not entrapment, but like kidnapping and.
yeah.
Everyone's interrupted filming with whole ex-boy. How'd it go?
It went good. Do we count the loads right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Ready?
Let me see. Is there anything you want to promote?
I want to promote to my girl, Fancy Bay. It's her birthday. Happy birthday, Buki. I love you. And also, shout out my girl, Nicki Minaj, like always. Yeah.
Oh, we didn't even get your poem.
Oh, yeah.
See, maybe it was meant to.
Maybe it was meant to be. So, if you guys, if I have the time, may I speak a poem of my wow?
That little red light there turns off.
Okay, guys. So, if before the camera turns off, I want to do a poem from my favorite poet, Nicki Minaj. You let me win. You let me ride. You let me rock. You let me slide. And when they looking, you let me hide. Defend my honor. Protect my pride. The good advice I have always hated. But looking back, it made me greater. Yeah. You always told me, forget the haters. Just get my money. Just get my weight up. I love me some Nicki Minaj.
Okay.